it's a Sunday, and my spouse never works on Sundays, so we only have meat if we find something at a very good price, if you find something at the green market at a very good price. Otherwise, we don't have meat, and I don't think we're going to have any meat today. Now, this is not really a cooking video, although I am cooking lunch. Sunday lunch is very special in France. It's usually a time, Sunday lunch can take 1 to 3, even 4 hours. And it's a big time to get together with family and friends. There are people who are alone in France, and it's quite sad for them. I steamed some carrots and broccoli, and I'm cooking them with a little sugar, ginger, sea salt, and I think that's all. I don't even think I put pepper in there. Now, it's nothing special, but there's just like 3-4 carrots and one little thing of broccoli. Now, this is leftover rice from already 2 days ago with a little bit of paella spices in it, which includes saffron, and those little dark spots are raisins, because I like to sometimes add raisins to rice. We really don't waste very much food. This is leftover spaghetti, and there was some broccoli in it, and olive oil, onion, some hot peppers, and I'm not supposed to eat peppers, but again, it's the spouse who does the shopping. He really likes peppers, mild peppers, hot peppers. Every country you go to has different peppers. If you have pain issues, you really shouldn't eat anything from the nightshade family, which includes capsicum, peppers, tomatoes, potatoes, eggplants, zucchini, courgette, things like that, or really limited, even black pepper. What I wanted to say is that, okay, this is fine, it's pretty frugal, it's not going to be a very fancy lunch, even though Sunday lunches are special, and those are the only time we usually have pastry in France. What we do here in France is, the cheese here is great, so after the meal, they're set out a little bit before on a big plate. There's a selection of cheese passed around, and everybody just takes, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Usually one piece of fruit is shared with somebody else. We like to have yogurt, and what he does is he buys in bulk at the green market, and whatever he can get for cheapest. I mean, he got 30 of these for less than €2. And what's the expiration date? April 9th, it's like what's cheapest. Now, we're definitely not eating as healthy as we could, but I try to stick to a $40 a week budget for food, not supplies. I wanted to show you this. This is this is called anthracite. It has no sugar and no artificial colors and stuff. This is licorice, and if you have inflammatory issues, you put a little bit of this in your drinking water. This is about a year's supply. This was just under €5. If you want this, I might be able to find it and send it to you in a padded thing. I just double the price for the postage and the item. And I have a lot of inflammatory issues. This also has gentian in it, which is a great herb. But you have to remember that if you are going to take herbal things, you really have to look them up. Also, if you've been injured, this is good for you. This promotes healing, but there will be side effects. And it says here that if you have high blood pressure, you can take this, but don't take it for a very long period of time. One thing that I've noticed here in France is they're not big on vitamin supplements. However, every season, people in the know here usually go to the pharmacist. Homeopathic remedies are very big in France. Herbal things, natural things. You used to be able to get horse milk and yogurt at the pharmacy in France. And like with each season, people spend some money and they talk to the pharmacist, because they're like doctors here, and they get sort of a purification thing. You can get these little glass vials of herbal things, and several times a year I buy a couple of tubes of Baraka, which is a very good vitamin and mineral supplement. Unfortunately, I think that there's yellow food dye in there, and I have carpal tunnel syndrome and tendinitis, so there's always going to be something bad in there. But again, just taking systematically a vitamin pill every day is really not something that they do here in France. They don't consider it good. They really prefer, just like, even though it's kind of boring, fresh vegetables, fruit. They eat in small quantities here, not big portions. They don't take second helpings. They eat in courses, not elaborate courses, but first course, main course, fruit and cheese. They don't drink beverages with their meals. They're smart. They don't chew gum, because when you chew gum, your stomach thinks that food is coming and the acids get going. And then the food doesn't come, and it just throws you off. Anyway, it looks horrible to be chewing gum. I can't do it. My teeth are not good enough anyway. Oh, the lady who sent me the Jell-O and the cream of tartare, I've got it up in my garde-manger. And this is what a lot of French people still have instead of refrigerators. This is where your daily food gets stored. Some of them are open, like this one, and some of them are more closed. And they keep the mice and the house cat out. Alright, that's it. I hope you're having a pleasant Sunday. There's a lot of weird, bad stuff going on in the world right now. And I got a rare migraine yesterday. I guess it was the full moon or something, and I'm very headachy. A lot of people are very headachy right now. High tides, solstice, change of seasons, moon, yuck. Okay, squeeze it easy. Bye.